Oh. Ew. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Oh. Okay. 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 Hey guys, cejaman here, and this is a video. If you guys are watching this, I'm pretty sure I hit 23,000 subscribers already on my channel. So thank you everybody for the support. Thank you everybody who comments on my videos, who likes the videos, man, even who dislike the videos. So thank you everybody for tuning in to my channel. I really appreciate it. I know 23,000 isn't a lot, but you know what? I am grateful for every single subscriber. Anyways, so I figure why not do this video? I just got out of the gym right now. I'm gonna be heading home, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of traffic. And I wanted to do this video here since we can talk. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might not be for all of you guys. So if you guys are interested in this, tune in. If not, you know, feel free to just skip the video entirely. But give it a thumbs up before you head out. Anyways, so today's video topic is going to be collecting. On me collecting, I figure, you know, I'll give you guys a little bit of backstory on when I started collecting, why I started collecting. So as long as I can remember, I think I started collecting when I was, I want to say 4 years old, maybe 4, maybe 5. And I started off with, I was a really big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan, Batman fan, Spider-Man fan. I don't know what, I just did this. And I was a really big, before all that, I was a really big, not before all that, but with all of this included, I was a really big Star Wars fan. So Star Wars was the thing that I think that got me into actually collecting, learning to appreciate my toys at such a young age. So I started off with the Star Wars, I think it was the Power of the Force collections. So during this time, there was a lot more comic stores than there is nowadays. And I used to always go pick up, you know, comics from there, cards. I used to collect a lot of comic cards. You know, during that time, I played with toys. I still played with toys. You know, I had a lot of Ghostbuster stuff and everything else I just mentioned, Batman, Spider-Man, whatnot, X-Men. But Star Wars was what really got me into collecting. And, you know, when I started with that, I learned how to keep toys in their packagings, because for some reason, I always knew in the back of my mind that the toys were going to be worth money, even though the Power of the Force figures aren't now. But even as a kid, I learned, you know what I mean? And the lighting might be a little off. I don't know why. I think it's the whole sunset thing. There it goes. So, yeah, and I would keep them all like in a shelf. I had a bunch of them stacked up, and I wanted to open them so bad. I'm not going to lie. There was some times where I did open them up, and I would play with them, and I'd feel guilty about it, but I did open them up. So that's how I started collecting. That's how I realized I was a collector. You know, then I got into the cards. Comics I got into shortly, I think when I was like maybe 5 or 6. And see, the thing with me growing up, I'm pretty sure a lot of you can relate to this. I grew up, I don't want to say I grew up a loner. I did grow up getting picked on a lot. I grew up getting picked on from, I think as long as I can remember, all the way from elementary school until I think sophomore or junior year. Now, I would just get picked on by, you know, in elementary school. I mean, kids pick on kids anyways, you know, that's how it is. But once I started getting into like you know, second, third grade, that's when I started getting like really bullied. And a lot of it was because I wore a lot of comic book t-shirts. I would take comic books to school. I read Goosebumps. So I would get picked on a lot. I would get picked on for wearing X-Men shirts. They used to make fun of me. I just used to really get bullied for it. I called a nerd. And I think I only had like I had very few friends. For the most part, I kind of hung out alone, read comics, looked at my cards when you kept them in those little holders and stuff. So during the time when Power Rangers first came out, I remember when the first episode came out, I remember watching on Fox back in the day when they used to have Saturday morning cartoons and shows after school. I remember they showed previews of, you know, Power Rangers going to be premiering, and I remember being so excited for it. I was going to some friend's house. I had to deny it in my head or to them that I not deny it. I had to say that I hated it, but inside I was like, this is like the best show ever. I loved Power Rangers. And then I remember going back to school the next day, and everybody was talking about how stupid it was. You know, it was for geeks and whatnot, for, you know, they would just say a lot of bad things. So I had to deny for so many years that I liked the Power Rangers. You know what I mean? I denied I liked a lot of stuff because I was embarrassed of getting picked on, or just, you know, worried about getting picked on. The same thing went with music. I liked rock music since I was, as long as I can remember. You know, I grew up listening to Korn, No Doubt, Korn, No Doubt, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam. I didn't like Nirvana until later. Deftones, Limp Bizkit came a little bit later too, in middle school. I liked a lot of that style music, but yeah, I'm like jumping all over the place with this. I just wanted to get you guys to know, you know, when I started collecting, how I got picked on for it. The reason why I'm saying all this anyways is because I don't know how schools are nowadays, because back then you used to get picked on for wearing, you know, certain t-shirts, and nowadays, I mean, there's skinny jeans, there's all this funky styles that are going on, and everyone's cool with it. Back then, if you would have worn that, you would have got beat up, you know what I mean? So it's like nowadays it's more like, back then the nerds wore the comic book shirts, right? Nowadays, the cool guys are wearing the comic book shirts, maybe because they saw an episode of The Flash, so they figure, why not? Let me wear a Flash shirt, because I'm a Flash fan now. But I'm not, I mean, I guess you can call them posers. I have nothing against it. You know, it is what it is. Wear what you want, it's cool. But it's more accepted now for people to read comics, collect action figures, collect pops, whatever you want to collect, collecting anything. It's more acceptable. But if you're in that situation where you're getting picked on, you feel low, you don't have friends, you blah blah blah, you know, don't feel bad. You know, there are other people out there that you can communicate with, and you know, that have the same interests as you do. Like, and now with the whole web and everything, you know, social media and everything, you can meet people on, you know, share your interests. I mean, you gotta be careful too, because there are some creepers out there. But I mean, like, you can share your stuff you like with other people, and they'll like your stuff too, you know. But again, there are some dicks out there, sorry, pardon my language, and just creepers out there, so just, you know, just be aware of it. But you know, you should do what you love, you know what I mean? You like collecting comics, collect comics, don't hide it, be proud of it. You love superhero movies, you love cartoons. Dude, I still watch cartoons, I still collect comics, I buy action figures, you know, I have a YouTube channel, obviously, you guys are watching, you know, collectibles, and it's like, you know, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. I post it all over social media. People from work know I do it. And, you know, some people tell me, why do you do it? I don't care. It's my life. You know what I mean? I hid it for so long as a kid, and now it's like that I'm older and I have a job. I can buy my own things now. You know, I want to buy, you know, things that I love, things that make me happy. I have a son that I can share it with, because, you know, he likes video games, he likes action figures and whatnot. So it's just, you know, don't ever let anybody put you down for I don't want to cuss. Put you down for stuff that you like. Be you, do you. You know what I mean? Like, just do what you like. Do you know, whatever makes you happy. That's kind of the point of this video. You know what I mean? Because again, I grew, like I said, the times when I grew up was a little bit different. I don't know how it is nowadays. I'm not in school, obviously. I graduated school so many years ago, and plus when I was a sophomore, not even a sophomore, I think when I was a freshman is when I actually stopped, and I got more into skateboarding, I got into drumming, I got really heavy into music. And then I started collecting again when I was in my early 20s, when I went to, my first time going to Frankensons and going to WonderCon and everything. But yeah, like, going back to what I was saying, guys, for you guys out there that feel down, you know, like you don't have anybody, you know, you have channels like mine, or other channels, vloggers, whatever, that, you know, that are positive. You know, I try to make my videos as positive as I can. I don't like to bring drama into my channel. I make this channel for me, I make this channel for you guys too. You know, it's all about, you know, being a positive in this channel. That's what I want. I want positivity in this channel. Sometimes you might get people leaving comments, but whatever, dude, just brush it off. Just brush it off. You're gonna get people judging you no matter what. No matter what you do. When you do good, you do bad, you're gonna be getting people judging you. That's all I wanted to talk about, guys. I wanted to share that. Thank you for the 23,000 subscribers. Let's go for another 2 million more. No, forget it. Let's go 20 million. Let's go 20 million subscribers, right? For the end of 2017. But yeah, so I hope you guys are, you know, having a good day whenever you guys are watching this. Thank you for the support. Continue collecting, continue doing everything that you guys love. If you guys want to see more motivational videos like this, let me know in the comments below. We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Again, thank you all for the support and for sticking around for so long. For all you guys that have stuck around for the beginning, for all you new guys that subscribed, welcome aboard. And again, by the time this video goes out, I should have already hit 23,000 subscribers. So thank you everybody for the support. We'll see you guys later.